first tape.
It is often said that you don't know what you have until you move. And that was Victor Miller's surprise when he discovered in the attic a box with things from when he was a child.
With great enthusiasm, I carefully took out every notebook, album of stickers, comics that I drew, figurines, until I found something I didn't even remember I had. A small box of my grandfather's cigars with a cassette tape that I had recorded myself. On that tape, I recorded myself speaking, singing. I also put tunes to the series I was watching at the time, as well as songs that I liked. It was more of a craft in those days, and it required patience. 30 minutes of content on each side. Right underneath the box was my old Walkman. I wanted to test if it still worked, and after putting new batteries in it, I inserted the tape, put on my headphones, and hit play. A tear almost escaped when I started listening to the content. Melodies that transported me to that time when everything was going well. Songs that reminded me of certain forgotten moments. And then came a fragment in which I myself presented a kind of radio program.
Welcome back. After this commercial break, I'd like to introduce our guest today. Let's give a big round of applause for Dr. Raven.
Then another voice is heard that I don't recognize. A grown woman's voice.
Thank you.
I was surprised.
Tell our listeners what you were telling me earlier off the air. I'm sure they'll find it very interesting.
Well, little Victor, I was telling you that I would like to play a game. It's called The Transfer. To all the children I meet, I let them choose between two options. Play with them now, or perform a magic trick, disappear, and play together another day. Which is your choice?
Well, what if someone decided not to play?
Oh, that can't be, little boy, because I have found you, and if I find a child, he has to tell me which option he wants. You can't not answer.
Well, then I choose the second option, magic trick and disappear.
Very well, little one. As you like.
Wow! Amazing! Wow! It has been incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Raven has exploded into thousands of floating particles, which have then disappeared. Amazing! She has also commented before that surely we will not remember this, but that someday we will meet again. What guest we have at our show. And now, let's go with more music.
At that moment, Victor wanted to pause the cassette, but it seemed that it could not be stopped. No key was responding, and then a kind of a white flash appeared, like little lightning bolts and thunder in front of him, and he fell backwards to the floor. Thousands of floating particles appeared and formed a silhouette, which finally took shape. It was Dr. Raven.
Hello again, little one. Here I am, so I can play with you.
Damn it, who are you? Why didn't I remember you?
That is one of my virtues. I have the gift of making no one remember me, so it is easier not to leave evidence nor witnesses. I feed on souls, and my weakness is young and tender souls. But once I received a punishment, and I always have to ask before so that they choose.
But then there's no possible salvation?
Oh, once you meet me, I can only give you a few more years. Or not. It depends on your past self. And now, hearing all that again, I have come to settle the matter. Otherwise, maybe I would have visited you in a few years.
Then opened her mouth inhumanely and pounced on the man. In one bite, she eats half of it, and with another, she eats the rest. In less than 10 seconds, the man has disappeared, and Dr. Raven takes out a notebook and with a pencil crosses out the name Victor Miller. She puts the notebook away and disappears in a beam of particles. The entire attic is silent.
DisturbingStories.com